Listen, we can get into some unpleasant thoughts.
Look, I ain't never ran from a nigga. Nope. And I ain't never ran from a bitch. Never. If you ever see me running, you should watch what's coming, cause I promise I'm running this shit.
Something told me it was over when I saw you and that girl walking. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and her walking.
Welcome back for another Sunday edition of a special interview. It's your boy Starter Guy No Lie.
Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
And we got a beautiful, lovely guest, talented, amazing singer, dancer, and up and all, right?
Thank you.
Yes, go ahead and introduce yourself, Miss Lady.
Hey, I'm Janae Music. I don't know, you said everything now. Actor. Look.
Actor.
Yeah,
Okay.
acting a little bit, but
What can they follow you on? What can they...
everywhere, Janae Music, Janae Music, spelled like regular music. Everybody always asks me, is it spelled like music? Yeah. It's music.
Well, you know, they got Music Soul Child.
Nah,
you got a
definitely.
little creative.
You know, everybody trying to be creative with their name, so that we done kind of twist it up in the game. We're like, you need a new name, you need to be fancy. I'm like, nah, I want to be simple.
So what made you add the music is part of your name?
So mainly because everybody always has like alter ego, right?
Yeah.
And I've realized that for me, a lot of my music is expressive. It's either stuff that I felt, things that I've witnessed or been through. And so it's like, it's still me. And so I didn't want to change my name, but it was like, you can't just say Janae. And then I was like, it's Janae Music because it's me in music. So we'll keep it simple and we'll be straightforward, and it's my name.
All right. Speaking of music, I did a little research, so I kind of know the answer, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Music. When did you like first fall in love with music?
Honestly, I fell in love with music like as a kid. Yeah, like everybody, all the singers always, I sang in the choir.
Yeah.
You know, of course, I sang in the choir.
Church.
I did. I went to Catholic school growing up. Yeah. My father was like, look, you gonna be in Southeast, but you gonna
So
be in
did they make you join the choir, or you was like, I want to?
Well, honestly, when I was younger, they didn't let the kids sing in the choir. Like at my age, it was like the older kids could. And so my father told me I could sing when I was little. Like my father used to drive us to school, and we used to sing these 3 songs every morning, and like over and over again. And so one day, like nobody felt like singing, and I was the only one singing. And my father was like, "You can sing," and I was like, "I can sing."
He's like, "Damn."
I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Do it again." And then it just became a thing. So then when they had the school choir, my sisters got invited because they were older. And I felt left out. And so I was like, but I can sing. And they was like, but you're too young. So then I went and I auditioned anyway. They didn't know. The ones who were like doing auditions didn't know what grade you were in. And so I auditioned and they was like, you're in. And then it was like, she too young. And they was like, she in.
Your sister told on you.
What were the 3 songs there?
Okay,
if you can recall.
I can. I still listen to them today. Actually, I try to. Most times I try to make them part of my morning routine, especially if I'm in a bad mood. I'm like, all right, we're gonna play these songs. One of them is "I Love You, Lord" today. The other one is "God Is a Good God," and then the last one is "Three Little Birds" by Bob Marley.
Your whole family can sing?
No.
No.
Straight up, I'm the gifted.
They don't make trash.
No, you know what's crazy? My mother can sing.
Okay.
And she used to smoke till she swears like, I can't sing no more. She can still sing very well. She just doesn't want to. I have a sister who can sing. She can sing a little, but you know she doesn't. She has a nice voice. She can carry a note if she wanted to. She just don't want to. And then I have a younger sister who can sing, and she has a musical ear. So like she can harmonize with the best of them, create the notes of it. I'm like, girl, come on in the studio session and help me. Like,
so does she record?
She doesn't. She wants to start, and so I'm trying to, I just bring her to my sessions right now, and we kind of see what she can do. She's writing her first song, so we're gonna see how it goes.
So
yeah.
You don't only sing, you rap also. So when did that come about?
So Alright, so the thing is, I used to do like little video clips on Instagram, and honestly, it was just like moments of me just like feeling myself, and I was like, I just want to do it, and I really didn't feel like I was good, like I was just doing it. But 2 years ago, when the pandemic hit, it was so important. It was just so instrumental in development. You got to sit down with yourself.
Best thing to some people.
Yeah, I had got to sit down with myself and really reflect and kind of figure things out. And I was writing, and I kind of had downtime to work with some producers. And so when I was working with somebody, I was writing some music, and he heard it and was like, "You write like a rapper." And I was like, "Do I?" And he was like, "Yeah, like your shit hard, like." And I was like, I mean, that's just my mentality. And I always try to figure out like why my R&B wasn't really connecting, but I guess it's because I'm not like super emotional or expressive in my music. And it's like I'm a little hard. So it's like he was like, "You should try to rap it." And I was like, "What?" And he said, "Try to rap it. Just try it." He was like, "I'm gonna sing some beats and just try it." And so I did. I like did like a voice recorder on my phone. I sent it to him. And he was like, "Bro, go record that in the studio." And so in 2020. That was probably like September when we had that conversation. I recorded it in October. I played it for some people, and then it gave me an opportunity in November. So then I released it January 1st.
So once the ball got rolling, it just got rolling.
Yeah, so January 1st, 2021, when I released my first rap anything.
Okay. So, is there like a difference in your writing style when it comes to rapping and singing? Like, do you approach them the same way, or do you like, alright, since I'm gonna rap on this song, I gotta
honestly, when it comes to writing, for me, I just go for whatever the beat makes me feel. So if somebody sends me a beat, then it's like, I'm like, I hear it, I feel this, and so then I just go from that. A lot of times, I think that what my experience was a lot of the instrumentation that we have here in our area is a lot of hardship. Like, we all come from, this is not a weak ass area, you know what I mean? It's not no, we go through shit, but we one of them areas where it's like everybody here go through shit, and we all gotta push through. We all tough.
It's a little city with big mentality.
Yeah, nobody is a little guy. Nobody is a baby. Nobody is a punk. So it's like you can't be. And so I think that when it comes to producers, their instrumentation, like they're building up, and everything that they're creating is based off of how they feel. You know what I mean?
That's
so
their way
they create hard shit, right? So you sending me hard shit, so I'm gonna write hard shit. And
I'm
even if it's slow, and it's like, okay, this is an R&B joint. It's slow, but this shit hard.
So, waiting the R&B beat.
So it's like I gotta write hard. I can't write no. I'm gonna cry tonight type shit.
Do you remember the first song you recorded, and is that something that you put out? Because I know sometimes people might record their first song and then like I'm never
somebody else's song. Because the first song that I really recorded, let me tell y'all, so it's like 3 different first songs for me. So the very, very first song I ever recorded when I was like 12. My dad used to be in the industry a little bit, and so he worked with this group, and he just put me in the studio because one time I was like really upset. My best friends at the time had like disappointed me, and I had like wrote this whole song about my best friends.
You right, this right.
And it wasn't
my feelings hurt.
My feelings hurt, but it wasn't a diss record. It actually was a "I Love You" song. Like you're my best friend. Even though they pissed me off, I still right. That's what it was. So that's the first time I ever recorded in the studio. And then after that, when I got older and before I even decided I wanted to be an artist, a friend of mine was saying that she knew a guy who was rapping and he was looking for a singer. She was like, "You should go sing and do it in the studio." So I was like, okay. And
you wasn't nervous your first time going on?
I absolutely was. And I had no idea what to do. But
you said, "Sign me up, I'm going."
I was like, because she was like, "You said you want to sing, you should do it." And I was like, oh, okay.
I recorded your first song in the studio because we recorded our first song in my mother's house.
See? And I was nervous as I don't know what. I went in there, and the crazy thing is, that's the first time that I worked with my engineer today. Like the dude that I work with today, he's the first person that I recorded with.
That's all right. The ball. That is all right.
Yeah, and it was because honestly, he left with such a good impression the first time I met him. When we were in that setting, like he kind of was like, do some background vocals like this, and like he was just showing me, and I felt comfortable. Like I was like, oh my god, okay, I'm a singer. Instead
of him going like, oh, she hurry the hell up. I'm a guy. He got the potential to do it.
Yes, and so then when we end up linking up again, I was like, I remember you. He said, I remember you too. Mm-hmm. And then he just been super supportive since. Like we just rocked out.
Right. That's building relationships. Man.
But that song is out, and then the very first song that I did of my own It's called Gotta Be Dumb.
Gotta Be Dumb.
It's out. It's a music video to it too.
How long ago was that when you released that song?
Gotta Be Dumb.
So I first released it. I want to say I released it in like 2018. But I honestly, y'all, I wrote it in like 2016, recorded it 2017 because I didn't really get into it. But like I was doing open mics and stuff around the city, and so all of 2017 people kept asking me, where can we get that song? And I was like, you can't. You can't. And they was like, why? And I was like, I don't know. Like I don't know. I didn't know anything about anything. I just knew I wanted to perform. And I just enjoy singing. So I was like, I don't even know how to upload this shit nowhere. Like, and so people were like, you need to put it somewhere so we can get it. And then this guy, we did like this project together, and he showed me, and I was like, all right, cool. So I released it in 2018, and I put a video out with it, and it was cool.
As far as performing, you remember your very first performance, not choir like, but your first performance of one of your songs?
Oh, of my own song?
Yeah, one of your songs. Oh, you started off, you did somebody like a cover?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like
both. I want to hear about both.
Okay, so my very first performance, y'all, like as an artist, this really what made me realize like I want to be an artist.
I can do this shit.
I was in this competition, and I don't know if y'all know this guy's name is Zeppelin. He was producing at WKYS, and now he runs Amped.
I heard that. Yeah, that's a joint.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Anthem. You had Anthem.
Yeah, I did do.
I follow.
So Zeppelin actually he hosted this collegiate competition in DC, and that was the first time that like he put together like a whole show, and we were like competing against other colleges and stuff, and so it was really dope. And that was my first time like really performing on the stage, like as an artist, dressed up, you know, and it just felt so good. And so,
I know you probably felt the nerve, but it felt like, whoa, it was just exciting.
Yeah. Oh no, I definitely was nervous, y'all. I had the worst freaking day. Like I got up and my hair was done, but I came on my period.
Oh, so I
had to wear this dress. I was bloated, and I was about to cry because I was like, I look fat. And everybody
that's emotion inside of you. You look fine. Come on, you look fine. Come on, get on stage.
I look fat, and I gotta sing, and I have cramps, and I'm bleeding, and I.
Sing for the diaphragm.
It was the worst feeling, y'all. I was like, this is gonna be terrible.
Sing for the diaphragm, they blow me too.
From the diaphragm,
man. I know the dialogue.
Listen, because you know you can hear it. It's a difference when you sing from different places.
I don't, because I can sing, it just don't sound good.
I sound better. I'm a shout and sing.
Everybody can sing something, and I feel like there's a song for everybody where you would sound alright, and it'll be like, you know what? I would be okay with you singing that for me.
Yeah, I think people don't know their tones. Like
I feel like I've sung. I don't.
Come on,
I'm trying.
But I started open mics, and I think the very first one that I did was at Pier Lounge.
Pier Lounge? Oh yeah. See, I did karaoke at Pier Lounge.
I would say y'all heard of Add an Influence. So he hosts a lot of stuff in the city, but he started out with the open mics. He's the first person that gave me a platform.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to him.
Yes,
shout out to him.
Definitely. He's dope.
Right, see, now that's alright. So in open mics, alright, so then I'm gonna go to the next performance where it's not open mic, but you are a performer.
Like this is you. They come to see you. They come to see you.
You on the billing. You're on the billing.
It's you. They come to see you, darling.
I want to say this joint at the Howard Theater.
That's it right there.
It was this thing called Raw Artists. They have this company. And they try to promote independent artists. And they have their own, ins and outs. But you got to meet qualifications in order to do it. You got to apply and everything. And so I applied, and it was my first joint where it was like this was me. So the first time I came there, I had backup singers. Like we put on a show. It was nice, and oh my god, I was just so pressed. I was nervous as hell, but I was like, it's lit. No, I'm gonna tell y'all, my backup singers was not that great. It was one of my sisters who can't sing, and she refuses to practice. And then it was one of my friends who actually can't sing. But it definitely came together, though. It worked out. It was beautiful. And honestly, I'm so grateful.
That's dope.
Nah, that's alright.
How did gave a lot of people chances, man.
Yeah.
Because that's what Mr. is trying to.
That's alright, man. Definitely decent. So, we're going to go to more recent times. What's your latest single? Was that More?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is that the one you did in The VA?
That's the helicopter, right?
That was that was the one with the helicopter.
I seen a VA one joint she was about to do with the woods.
Oh yeah,
So
the VA. Well, see, I just put more over it, but actually that's for a freestyle joint that I'm about to put out.
Okay,
it's just a freestyle joint. I'm about to say
we can find this at.
It's a little secret.
So you better ask everybody. Where can I find that?
Nowhere. We back at this shit again. Get it out now.
Okay. Oh, we know that joint. Oh, you said the mobile. That's one the helicopter.
Yeah. That one, I was actually I shot that one in Baltimore actually.
Baltimore.
Cause DC we ain't had no. I was trying to find some shit in DC like.
DC got a helicopter. You can't go too high.
Yeah. That was the thing. They had like little helicopter joints, but
you really
at the time.
in the city.
Yeah. So yeah, I shot that in Baltimore, but it was dope though. It was a vibe. I had a good
Was
time.
that your first helicopter ride?
Yes, it was.
So you did it all in one day?
I did it all in one day. I was like, we're gonna ride this motherfucking helicopter. We had a fucking blast too. We was in that motherfucker. Look, y'all, look.
Jeez.
Definitely my first ride. It won't be my last though, but it was definitely my first.
Nah, that's all right. So you trying to put a little like when it comes to your videos, like the concepts. Do you come up with those, or do you work with somebody?
No, I do.
100%.
Yeah, I would say everything is because a lot of times when I'm writing my songs is I don't know why. Personally, feel like I'm visualizing.
You visualize.
Yeah, like I'm writing a story kind of, and even if it's not a story, yeah, like I'm just saying like, okay, this is how I see it. But honestly, for more was so complicated because I had a different vision for it at first, and so
sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah, I really wanted something, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to do like some like graphic type stuff. Like I wanted to do.
Oh, was that girl named Suki Honey videos? That's right.
That's right.
Well, I haven't seen it. Y'all know what's the baby and Megan Thee Stallion video where they like the Toy Story, like the dolls and shit.
You want to do like animation?
Yeah, I wanted to be something like that.
Yeah.
And that was the goal for it, but I just had a hard time finding somebody in the area that could do it. And then by the time I found somebody, it was out of budget. And somebody was like, it was like $10,000, and I was like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
We're not gonna pay $10,000 for a video. We're not on that right now. It's okay. So let's rework this and figure out this.
That's the
right.
That's the 90s where they used to pay. But that's a good one.
And that's when they had jewelry and the crystal and everything. Yeah. Okay, no, you had your own secret celebrity person in the video. Nah, I ain't got.
All right, so you pivoted onto another. So you write it down. And
no, honestly, the way I see it is like sometimes I just create these concepts in my mind. So I still kept the same concept. I just had to change the look of everything. That's all it was. It was still the same concept. The concept. And it's really kind of like what I believe in and what I'm working towards right now. So the concept was really just about being your own boss. And it's just really about, people don't necessarily have to see you. They may not believe you or believe in you. But at the end of the day, it's like invest in yourself. And, right now I'm really into trying to like purchase property and stuff like that. I want to have my own income without, having to depend on other people. So that's the goal, and that kind of was the thing. So Monopoly is something that I'm big on now. Like I done told I'm big on like teaching. Yeah, the cover was Monopoly. The kids in the video were playing Monopoly. Like everything is about monopolizing on stuff because I feel like especially right now at this time, exactly. We get kicked out of our communities and shit. We can't afford nothing now. We need to start buying some shit now. So that's kind of where I was at. Like I want more. That's just what it is.
Oh, so one of my questions for you, right? So like, you came up in the area, like you said, it's a hard area. It's honestly hard. We come up in the area still, like it's hard to break, like to get the boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So do you feel like that's your ground right now? The work until you get that big old boom. I want to be the face of the city, or people like, I went to school with her. I did this.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly. I think that it ain't even a thing about the city. It's really like I want to win and just bring it back to the city. Like I want to be able to, because it's hard for us to get out here.
I tell everybody who leave the city, they don't come back.
They don't come back, right? And so I think that the goal but I also think that
about 15 years later, y'all good,
right? And then it's also like you come back for the love, but it's like you're not giving love. So I just feel like honestly, like my biggest goal, it has nothing to do with music, like. It's really like I want my music shit to pop and I want to be rich as fuck just so that I can pay people and take care of people. So that's my whole plan. Like I would love to buy the block and nobody have to pay to live there type shit. That's my,
You got a boss mentality.
That's my goal though. Like it's not even. No, honestly, I don't. You know the sad thing is you know what somebody told me, they was like, that's not business mentality at all. Like you're not making no money off of it. And I'm like, nah, I feel that, but honestly, I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not talking about like, as far as like boss, business wise, like a boss, like I'm making sure everybody I touch.
Yeah.
That's a boss that people would love.
A leader.
Like if
I would say a leader.
I would like to be that.
If you go to your job and your boss make sure you good regardless of all the bullshit, you gonna love that job.
Nah, definitely.
You gonna love that job more than the jobs that
the boss
we have to go.
Yeah.
The jobs that we have currently.
That I do know. That I know. But yeah, that's my goal, honestly.
So, do you work like a regular job?
I do. Music don't pay all the bills yet.
How is that like the balance?
Overwhelming. I'm tired. I'm continuously exhausted. Honestly.
I get it. No, I understand because I tell you, last Sunday I went to sleep in the middle of recording.
No.
They had to do the episode without me.
Oh no. See, that's the thing though. I be tired, but a part of me, when it comes to this music shit, like I be like, everything, sleep and wait.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Even with my job, like I be telling them like, yeah, no, I'm not coming. I got some music shit I gotta do.
That's real right there. Fuck yeah.
If I gotta lie, if you want me to lie to you, sure I'll lie. But I'm telling you honestly, this is what I'm doing.
I don't know if they watching, but I lied the other day.
I lied the other day. You know, I just left my job because of that. I've been working the same for a while. I was like, you know what? Hey, it's not for me.
I want to say when I see you, the Fantasia joint, the young lady in the video, Camille, she went to Fairmont. I went there with her. Yeah.
I love her. She's fucking hilarious.
I went to school with her.
Yeah. That's what's up. You know she does comedy.
I did not know that.
She does, and she's starting to perform and do shows, bruh.
That's so funny.
Like she's just funny as a person. I haven't been able to get to her show yet.
I reach out to her.
Yes, you got to. You got to.
But I had noticed that when I was like, I don't know her.
And she's in the More video.
She's in
the very beginning. Yep, at the desk. She's in the beginning. Yeah. I about to say she's solid as hell.
But how that come part? Like, you guys know each other already, or
social media? Okay. You know, like honestly, so I meet a lot of people on social media, and I think that a lot of times people kind of assume like you can't have conversation or they don't want to overstep boundaries. But I'm pretty social, honestly, and I like people. So we ended up. I'm cool with a lot of people on social media, and the thing is, I think people feel like it's weird or it's like to connect with somebody and kind of build a relationship off of social media. People be like, oh, y'all not real friends type shit. But honestly, if you meet somebody, I don't give a fuck where you meet them at. Cool. Right. You cool, you connect. You
go to people, go to work with people.
See, I think that's only...
Not friends at the fuck off.
I think that's only people like our age and up because that's not how we first... That's not how we grew up. We met people in person, but like the younger generation, that's how they meet a lot.
You know what's funny though? We really should not have this much access to this many fucking people. Like, how do you know 3,000, 5,000, 6,000 people? Like, what the fuck? How do all these people know you? Like, that's crazy. It's really ridiculous.
We said it was a small world. Social media makes it even smaller.
But even that, it's even when like other celebrities in the area get together. You might not even know this person's celebrity. Tell you like, oh, I'll do this and this. Like, oh, you do that. Then you like, dang.
It's so funny. Somebody told me, they said, I seen on social media, it was like, it's way too many celebrities right now. Like, there was never this many celebrities before. Like, social media is made, and it was like, or maybe it was this, we just didn't know, but like, what the fuck are these people that everybody is famous?
Some people are famous for having a baby with somebody. So like a lot.
Don't be shady.
No, a lot of rappers' baby mothers are famous.
Don't be shady.
I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying that's the reason that they're famous. But they turned it into something.
I will say yeah.
So no, I'm not hating on nobody.
Well, honestly, I don't know because I don't know the situations. They could have been famous before that situation. Just because you ain't here.
They might have been famous in their city.
I'm about to say because let me tell you, there's plenty of people that are famous that I don't know of. Like people like you don't know this person, no, and I ain't gonna say how or why I wasn't there before. I don't know.
Yeah, and I guess famous is a subjective term.
Yeah,
I think that's what we call fan something.
Locally famous.
The stands.
Okay. They got stands though, so they know.
Like, I'm not going to hate.
Even if the thing is, even when it comes to like the baby mother situation, like I feel like even if that's the reason why you came to this person, that ain't the reason why you stayed.
Well, see, and a lot of people see themselves in there. Like if I was to come up and somebody and them everybody know my baby mama because she's my baby mother. I'm not gonna hate on her because of that. Just as long as she do what she supposed to do with the fame. Don't.
Not even that. It ain't your place. It's your
fine.
baby mother. As long as you're supposed to be
That's
a
my
child.
name up there. I'm about to say my damn name.
That's
As long as she out here screaming, I'm Chef Who's baby mama.
First of all, my son is a junior. My son is a
Say.
junior. Do not embarrass my boy. Have him going to school. I seen your mama. No.
Okay, well, yeah, on certain scenarios, I get that. But, I mean, at the end of the day, that's character, though. That's stuff that you gotta know before you even have kids with the person.
See, that money changes people. That's why I say, like...
Money amplifies people. I don't think money changes people. I think money makes you 10
ego
times
more.
who you are. So if you're a selfish-ass person, you're going to be a rich-ass, selfish-ass person. If you're a giving-ass person, you're going to be a rich-ass, giving-ass person.
I get
You a
that.
fucked-up-ass person, you fucked up times 10.
I get that. But see, it's like, it might be parts of me that I didn't know existed until I had this money. I didn't know I could do this.
Yeah, boy, ass
I
over
didn't know I could do this.
You knew you could do it, you just didn't
Didn't
have
have
the
the money
you
to
did
do
you
it.
right. You didn't have the ability. You knew. That's how I just tweeted up there. I said
I know I
people need to know the difference between what they can do, what they want to do, and what they have the ability to
I
do.
knew I wasn't
You
shit.
can want it. You want to do that shit. You just can't.
I knew I wasn't shit. I just couldn't afford to not be shit.
I can afford to not be shit. So now I can afford. Bitch, I ain't shit today.
I get it.
I feel like
it.
for the city-wise, do you got like any artists you would like to work with in the city? Rap, singers, female, male?
Honestly, everybody. Like
Everybody?
I don't have a.
Right.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
First time I heard that.
Yeah, like I want because
Great
honestly,
answer. Great answer.
I want to.
Steve Harvey voice.
He's stupid. Nah, for real, I don't have anybody that. And the thing is, I don't know everybody in the city, but the people that I do know, I think they're dope. And I think that everybody has their own lane. And I feel like I like to.
Do you think it's a? I mean, do you think it's a lane? I don't like that word, like a lane. It's like,
No, when I say lane, I guess I mean like their own style.
gotcha.
I like people with different styles. You know what I mean? Like I would have loved to work with Gunu, rest in peace. I love Nucci. I've worked with him before, but it hasn't been like released or anything. We got to figure out the logistics and maybe work on some more stuff. I would love to work with Big Flop, 3 Black. Shelly MC, I think she's dope. And I, at one point in time, I really wanted to reach out to her before, because I was like, we both got locks, we should do this shit. And then she took her locks out, and I was like,
Damn it.
we can't do a dreadlock song no more.
That's not the
I was
goddamn
like,
concept.
man, in my mind, I was like, that shit would have been
See,
fire.
that
but
probably could have been a dope video concept.
that's what I was
too.
thinking, but
You
it
probably
didn't
already
change.
had that shit in your head.
No, but it changed. But either way, I would love to work with her. I think she's really dope, and I think she's cool. Alice Vaughn is, I think she's a really nice vocalist. There's a girl named Monye. She sings, and I think she's really dope. She got like a pop style, and I think she's so fucking cute. I mean, of course, you know bigger names: Real Nasty, Wale, all those. Flex Cartel. We actually went to school together, and we have a song together that I'm gonna release without his ass if he don't get his shit together.
How you go about? Just, you gotta say, hey, you want to release a song? They go, yeah, I release a song. Well, it's deeper than that.
Like, what do you mean here? Like, what's the hold up? Because I'm not in that.
I hear that all the time. People like, I can't release a song such because.
Well, I think that
Is he
it's
signed to a label or something?
Wait, who you talking about?
Not trying.
What, Flex?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. But I think that, well, one, you never want to do shit without people's permission. It's the artistry, so it's just like, I would never just step on your toes and be like,
That was trash. That song. I want that song released.
I'm taking this shit and I'm putting it out. You know what I mean? If he's like, I don't like it or I don't want to do it, then I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
But we've already discussed, what we wanted to do with the song. We both love the song. We want to do a music video for the song. But it seems like, for me, I like to make sure I have everything in order. So, like, before, if I'm going to release this song, I want to have the video already so I can kind of put things, the dates, release it. And so, unfortunately, we just haven't had a chance to shoot the video. He's been traveling a lot, I've been traveling, and we just haven't been in the same place at the same time. And yeah, but the song is really nice, and it's actually on the R&B side. I'm not rapping, he's not rapping, he's singing. And
Exclusive.
yeah, that shit fire though. I'm trying to tell you, it's my favorite
You heard it here
song.
first.
It's my favorite song. And then the other song I did with Nucci is actually with Nucci and Flex Cartel, and the joint is dope. I'm actually just singing the hook, but it was my song originally. But they both kind of wrote verses, and I was like, "Fuck it, I don't need to add nothing else. This shit hot." So, but now sometimes the holdups it varies. Like if somebody they might want to release their own shit, and they be like, "I don't want to put that out right now because I'm working on this." Or whoever they work with might advise them not to. Again, they may not like it, but also when it comes to releasing stuff, you want to have your paperwork in order. So it's just like really making sure that everything's
Gotcha.
Alright,
That's
so
like the big thing.
I would tell you, we retired rappers. We
Yeah, we had big workers.
we retired back in like 08.
Okay.
08.
How you retire early? You started when?
In high school.
Like,
In high school.
Okay.
Nah, I'm
still like in middle school.
That's back when rapping was not always
Go-Go was
popular in Missouri.
Of course.
We were like the collective. It was like 10 of we were the Wu-Tang
That's what's up.
of whatever, and I was RZA. I would say
Okay.
I was RZA. Like we used to record it.
So then it's your fault, say no.
Yeah, we used to
You
record.
said
Yeah, it is. Nah, it is.
I
better
respect
say yeah, it
accountability.
is.
I respect accountability. That's what's up.
We used to record in my mama's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
$5 mic. We got that shit from Radio Shack.
I ain't mad at it.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but I learned, you know, sometimes like you say you don't want to release it because they may not. I didn't care. But I always.
So the Vince was the best he released.
No, and we'll tell you, my verse was always the best.
That's what I'm saying.
Urge.
But what I'm telling you, I used to go first.
Did y'all put all 10 of y'all niggas on one track?
We tried.
We tried.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but so you know we
That's a lot of
couldn't
fun.
couldn't punch in or edit. We had to all get it one take. So if somebody mess up on the 5th verse, we gotta start all the way over.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna tell you, I always used to say, I'm gonna go first just in case these niggas fuck up, and I'm gonna put this shit out. I don't even care.
That bring me to my.
Okay, yeah, it's your fault for sure.
No, because they used to bullshit.
I got you. You was serious and they was playing.
Yeah, of course. We was
Okay.
kids.
Like, he'll tell you, I don't play about nothing I do.
Try
to take
this
the
question
whole
would be this, right? What is your like routines before you start recording? I know people got their preparation routine. Do you have to go like
When you go into the
meditate?
studio.
Did you say you listen to 3 songs each day, right?
Mhm.
What do you do to set your mood for your studio?
Honestly, it depends, but most of the time I don't really do too much of anything because honestly I just be ready to record. Like I just be excited. Like when I feel like when I'm in the studio, I'm at home, I feel at peace. So I feel like being in the studio is actually the preparation for anything else in life. If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So like when
That's
I'm in
your
the car, yeah,
Getaway.
I just prepare for whatever I'm about. Like if I know I'm going to record these songs, I'm in the car on the way there, blasting that music, preparing to do the verse. So
I
when I
get
get in here, I want to take Jake.
So do you technically have a home studio?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
I would say I record
Like a
at
lot of artists got a home studio. That's
Yeah.
somebody that master their sound. You got my sound down pat.
No,
you ain't
for
got
sure.
nothing.
I have 2 people that it's really not even the studio necessarily, it's the engineers.
Okay.
And I
So
feel
you
like
got the one.
I'll say people feel like it's always the studio, but honestly, I can if as long as you have quality equipment, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Now
It's
you
the
can-
engineer that come with you that they got an ear like that's not you or that don't sound like
Come
I
on,
had
Give me
listen
them.
the one engineer, his name is Momo.
So, yeah, with the headphones on.
He
Sing
DJ, he
that
does
shit.
everything. His name Momo.
Put you on the back. Sing that shit.
Well, this is the thing. Like one time I went to the studio and somebody was helping me with a record and they told me to do it a certain way, and then he was like, I don't like it that way, and they was like, no, it sounds tight. And he was like, I'm thinking of her when she performs. He was like, if she performed this song, she not gonna perform it like that.
Yeah, that same,
It needs to
the
be.
same
You need to change the tone. He was like, it doesn't sound good. It's not gonna sound good when she performs it. And so it's just
Yeah,
him.
you definitely. I know
Oh
you
no,
keep going, right? I know you
definitely.
keep
That's
going,
my
right?
nigga.
'Cause
Like I'm like,
he know how you is.
No,
in the
this
studio,
you know
how
to the world.
you know
Yeah.
how you are in the studio and on
on
stage.
Yep. So I can't wait till I get on because that nigga looks out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't wait till I get on.
I make it, you make it.
I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's like everybody got to
He
take
the first person I felt like
really.
really like fully believed in me and didn't really like question or ask shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't a show me. It was, he seen me show
I
up
got
day in
you.
and day out. And it was just
I
like,
got
he was like, you doing this for real? I'm like, yeah. He like, I done seen people screw you over. I seen people, I got you. And he been solid ever since.
That's
And he
all
showed
right.
love. So him, and then there's this other dude, his name's Spy Bread. Well, he go by Spy Bread, but his name's Ryan. And he has a really good ear musically.
You like the beat wise, the melodies.
Yes, like he's so good. He actually, I got connected to him through Nucci. So Nucci works for him, and that's how the first time that I met Nucci was at his studio. So we met there, and I was like, all right, well, can I start recording here too? Because when I recorded with him, he just gave me that guidance that
you fuck
it's
with
just
that.
like
You fuck with the whole vibe.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I fuck with people who actually are listening. Like you go to a lot of studios, you work with a lot of people who are just recording
I
people.
would hit that drink.
They don't give a fuck how you sound.
They and they
get
like
no
this your song.
opinions.
You paid your fee to be here.
You
And
pay me.
I just want the money.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with yeah.
And for me, I want quality work. So if they hear it and be like, no, that shit trash, they actually hear me, they believe in me. So when it's not good, they'll make the tweaks that's needed, and they'll be like, all right, no, try it again, try it like this. So feedback is important to me. I'm like, because I know I ain't perfect. I know I be fucking up, and sometimes I can hear it, but I'm like, this sounds off, but I don't know. Not even. I'll stop, and honestly, I get frustrated because I'm like, this sounds off, and I don't know the answer. Like, I don't know how to fix it.
You know how to solve it.
Yeah. So they'll a lot of times they'll be the ones like, try it like this, and I'll be like,
now go just like this.
Nah, that's all right.
Like, give me my credit.
I want to clarify. I didn't just give up on niggas. I did try to correct them.
No, he said, let me come back. Let me come back to this. Y'all not about to paint me to be the bad guy.
So I feel like you say your studio time is it's a getaway. Got great engineers. For people in the area, female wise, it is hard to break out anywhere. And then it's not New York City, it's not LA. This is DC. The size of this is damn initials, 2 initials, DC, by how big it is. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of artists become the DMV. Like we gonna shout no matter what. We the tri-state. We're gonna do that like that. Have you ever tried to go to Atlanta and make it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm back and forth between here and Atlanta now.
Oh, you're the Mecca.
I would say I'll be in Atlanta this week. Actually, I'm back and forth. But it's not a thing of like trying to make it in Atlanta. It's more so just I'm trying to make it everywhere because it's not to be. I'm not going to be a star in Atlanta.
Oh, so
I know what you mean. Yeah, no, definitely. I would say I perform in Atlanta, and it's more so like having shows and trying to build up an audience in different areas, really. So that's all I care about. Now, granted, I'm sure I could go down there and try to, connect with other people. Like right now, I had the opportunity to go, like 2 weeks ago, I was in Atlanta and I was at DJ Drama and Cannon Studio. And so I got to meet them, but like they weren't paying me no damn mind. They don't know who I am. Not yet. But you got to see my face though, and then once I start recording it and start creating it, you're going to really be like, oh, okay, I see you.
So they was there when you was there.
Who that?
Yeah, they were there when we got there, but I was there with somebody else that was recording.
Was you starstruck?
No.
This was that. Okay. I was like, okay, I didn't even I heard starstruck.
I don't think so.
I seen you drive the boat.
Oh yeah,
I seen you.
I did drive. I wasn't starstruck. I love Megan Thee Stallion.
I seen you. You was at the little wars and all.
I did.
It was that like more than 1 year.
You forgot about that?
What? She don't care.
It's not that I don't care.
I've driven many boats.
I actually haven't, y'all. I don't even drink. So like that time, I really was like, I'm only doing it for you, bitch.
Nah, because I know you on tequila talk. You say I'm sober. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I did a little research.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the research. That matters. That is so important. That make people fuck with you. That make people come back and you fuck with me.
Yeah,
check
of course. I told them about you. I said we gotta get her.
Yeah,
we gotta get her. Like even though it didn't work the last time, I said I don't care. We gotta get her.
I appreciate that.
I love talent. Like this one say I don't do music no more.
Yeah, but you still got.
But I did that shit.
Yeah,
I did that shit. So I love good music. Like even I tried to stay up on what's current, whatever. Good music is good music. I love R&B.
Yes.
And then you're versatile. You don't only do R&B. You rap.
And you don't sell sex a lot.
Yeah, I try not to do too much. Now I did do my sexy song, but that actually was a challenge.
Yeah, I'm saying I watched all her video joints. That's not her style. Like
it's not. Sex. It's not because honestly, I'm a.
She portrays sexiness, but not like I'm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. You're not gonna see me throwing ass all the time. Like I can do that with my friends.
She's an artist.
Yeah, I was saying honestly, when it comes to like sexual stuff, like I feel like I'm a private person. Like you're not gonna know nothing about my sex life at all. Like, and people like, you're not gonna know nothing until I tell you. I'm not gonna tell you.
I like the twist of that video. I will say that.
Thank you. And the girl in the video.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay, that's all right. I love the twist of the video.
Yeah.
So he said, "You see this?" I said, "What?" He said, "Oh, shut up! Oh, that's not a nigga."
I tried to make it so that it was. I was like,
you thought it was. Say this man got to walk.
No, I was like, this man
got to walk.
I'm not gonna lie, I watch too many movies. I say, that's not a nigga. That's not a nigga.
And it wasn't. I'm good. I was trying to put in a shock factor.
That was good.
A little wild factor in some way.
That was great.
I know you say you act, You gotta go a little screenwriter. You come up with your own concepts.
Yeah.
That's creativity.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know what it. I feel like it takes.
We'll talk about that off camera. Because we got some shit. We talk about that off camera.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Now I do. I enjoy acting actually, and I'm discovering that I'm actually pretty good.
Have you been in anything?
I have. I've been in a few things. So honestly, I used to do like plays and stuff. I actually did a musical right before the pandemic. I was in a musical. We did it at Crampton Auditorium on Howard campus. It was really dope. It's called No Bundles. So I got to sing and act. So it was really cool. And then before that, I did this movie. It's an independent film. It's called Renegade. It's on YouTube. I believe they were going to try to get it on Amazon. It's basically like it was like a.
I'm telling you, I love those Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
The low budget.
Yeah. It's low budget, but it's tight though. Like the storyline is good. It's really like we just kicking ass and taking names for real. So I'm in there. I'm fighting in that joint. I'm shooting niggas in that joint. Yeah, it's lit.
See, man, I know a couple. Amazon Prime got a couple of what's it, Sunny, Naya.
Oh yeah, I seen Sunny. I seen the
Man, I love those low budget.
Yeah.
Nah, Detroit got the Amazon Prime game on.
They do.
With the hood movies.
They
Detroit,
do.
What we saying, we need to.
I was say I know a nigga that's from Detroit that be fucking with them joints. I was say
we need to take over with
we
this.
do. I was say I can't remember his damn name. Al Luke. He from Detroit and he do a lot of the movies. He just did one with Zaytoven and something else. I was say I got my son in it. He a little extra in the joint.
So yeah, how old is little man?
He's 11. He'll be 12 this year.
He acting too?
Yeah.
Same age.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, he acting. He a little. He actually he's pretty good too.
See, I got my son in movies. My son too though. I make my son movies though. Hey, you know that nigga, he don't even look at the camera.
Because he don't.
Up.
My dad being a weirdo with the camera face. That's how you look at you. Get that shit out of my face.
I ain't mad at
Nigga,
him.
he love it. He watch the shit out the movies. I turn on YouTube. He don't turn it on me.
He be like, that's me.
He love that more than SpongeBob, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, I've been acting. I've been in a couple things, but I've been enjoying it honestly. I would say even a couple of my friends be like, no, you're really good. You should do more acting. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, no, you're really good. We did for the movie, the Renegade movie, they did a premiere on it. And like after, everybody kept coming up to me like, how long you been acting? And that was my first film. So I was like, this is my
You don't got no soundtrack?
Do I have a soundtrack?
No, Renegade.
It does.
Are you on it?
I am.
All right.
I was gonna say
that was a missed opportunity.
You know,
That was gonna be a missed opportunity. That was gonna be a missed opportunity. Oh, all right. I just had to make sure. That's all. That's all. I had to make sure. I know they ain't hating in the movie. I the soundtrack.
You got like any 5 artists you would love to work with? Like 5.
Like overall, not just in her.
No, like 5. Everybody got 5 people they would love to just.
It could be 10, but we want 5.
Well, 5.
J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Ari Lennox.
Oh, I would say your swag reminds you of hers.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, elegant, and
Thank you.
She from here too.
Duh.
She from here too. That's our thing.
That's our thing,
beautiful,
right?
elegant, like but like, cause you get the south side shit. You get the upper class shit.
Yeah.
That shit still mixed. It don't matter. It's just mixed.
Honestly, you need both.
I need both.
Definitely.
I need both.
I'm not saying you can't go hot and go hot.
I don't think I could mess with somebody who's not a little crazy. I mean,
so shit, J. Cole, Ari Lennox.
Of course, Beyonce, because if you don't want to work with Beyonce,
well, I don't know. Yeah.
Beyonce?
Yes.
You tripping. I don't even know what he just talked. Can we go to the fourth one? I don't want to talk to him right now. Can we go to the fourth one? Let's
you
talk
just
to her.
turned me up a little bit. I can't deal with you.
Let's talk to her. Let's talk to her. I don't know what he's talking about.
On his damn
You tripping? Have you?
Look, my favorite song by her is Halo, and people don't like that.
Have you heard?
I love that song.
Have you heard Love Drought? Look at that shit.
I like that.
I almost swung on.
What you mean? You like singer? She the best singer.
She not better than Hudson as far as singing.
You ain't never seen
that singing wise.
No, this is what you talking about. You talking about singing.
Singing, yeah.
So you like singing.
So just because she can't do that.
But it's the thing though, it's not that she can't. It's not that she can't do that. That's just not her. That's not her speed. No, it is her range. Beyonce has range. Beyonce can go high. Beyonce can go low. What you're not gonna get from Jennifer Hudson is the same vibe you're gonna get from Beyonce. Beyonce can give you either
vibe. Different things.
Jennifer Hudson gives you that
different
vibe.
Things.
Jim Hudson give me some green beans, potatoes, all that.
Right.
That's why they cook
Right.
But that's
So,
the lane
at
that
the
she.
same
That's her
time,
style.
You not gonna go to Lil Baby for some twister shit, cause that's not what he do.
Lil Baby?
Yeah,
It's close enough.
He don't do no twister.
I can't do all his bars for Lil Baby. Come on,
That's because you talk like Nori.
I do. All right. Number 4.
Let me see. Man, it would have been Nipsey, honestly. That is always.
Nipsey loves everybody.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I about to say, I think that he was one person I was actually like, I want to work with him.
That's how you know Earth. That's how you know Earth Wicked. Yeah, Earth Wicked, because he was a real nigga, bro. Like, not even music outside of the music. Real nigga. Like, he wanted to build shit, give shit.
Right.
Same mentality as you said, too.
And honestly, I think that's why I vibe with him so well, because it was just like, you got your head in the same place that I'm in. And
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it for us.
Yeah.
That's all right.
But honestly, I'm gonna work for every fucking body. Shit.
No 5.
That fifth one.
No 5.
My 5th one, Cardi.
I
feel like she'd be so fucking fun.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm like, bitch, let's turn up.
In the studio session might be better than the song.
Listen, okay? I just feel like we would just have fun hanging out, like, in every aspect. Like, it don't even matter. I don't even know what the hell type vibe she was. She just seemed like just such a fun person. And I like fun people. Anybody that just be like...
She down to earth, too.
Yeah.
She ain't changed. Money ain't changed her.
She got it out the mud.
Amplified it.
She got it out the mud. Some people...
She a real nigga.
Some people get it out the mud and forget about that.
Yeah.
But
now I love
certain shit ain't resilient.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I love Cardi before she was like popping.
I did too.
Like, I was say that Gangsta Bitch album, that volume 1 and 2, them shits was on repeat in my motherfucking car. So I'm like, yeah, I fuck with Cardi. I don't care. Even like now with this whole status, even her new music, I like real Cardi. Like, I just fuck with her. I think.
See, that's kind of like industry.
That's it. It's a
Not for sure. I mean, I like her music now. Like,
yeah,
I feel like
cool.
I ain't heard not a bad joint from her for real. Where I be like, ugh, I hate it.
And you know what song? One song killed me, and it's a song that I know every dude hate. It's that joint that girl. I don't wanna lie no more. The phone ring.
You don't hear my line no more.
Bro, I want to throw the glass at the window. Ah, you right.
That song was tough as shit.
It was. I love that song. I cannot say it's a good song.
She said you better text with your nose if your thumb broke.
What?
You better.
It was so many bars and songs. I said, man, I can't even lie anymore.
When that album came out, I went through a breakup, y'all, and me and Max was like, he had moved out of my apartment, but he like left all his shoes in the closet. Bruh, it's definitely a line in the dream. It was like, I'm gonna cut the tongues out of all your shoelaces or some shit. And I posted that shit on my Insta story. That nigga came over the house and saved
wait
that.
a minute.
I was like, you scared now, bitch.
Oh my god.
I should have just did it before he came.
I can't talk about no tongue. I can't talk about no tongue.
I was thinking about them shoes.
I can't talk without no tongue. Can't walk without no tongue.
Either.
Hey man, real life. So I'm gonna ask you, like, far as your songs, which one is like your most personal, like the one you hold closest to your heart that you've recorded and released?
Oh, and released.
You probably got one in the tuck.
You got one
I was say definitely got
that one in the tuck.
I got a few of them in the tuck that's like I recorded, they ain't released, but one of them for sure definitely close to my heart. But one that I put out that is like close to my heart. This is gonna be odd because it's probably like it's very poppy, but My Love. And I think it's that one because I really wrote that one from like a space of healing. Like, it says you're not gonna get my love, you don't deserve my love. And it sounds like a really fun song because it's fun and it sounds kind of poppy. It's, you're not gonna get my love, and so it's really fun, and even the video, all of it was fun. But honestly, when I wrote that shit, like I went through the breakup with my ex, and like I got to a space of like move on. You know what I mean? Like, let it go. And so it was really that I put it, the project was called 1124, and it was like super emotional creating it. But
say 1124?
1124, that's the name of the project. And it's just 4 songs on it. It's Put It On You, Ride For You, My Love, and All Me. And My Love was like the ending song, and it was just, honestly, I was like madly in love, y'all, like lost in love, and it was bad. So My Love was really getting to the point of saying like, I deserve better than this shit.
11/24. Does that mean anything?
November 24th.
No, I know.
That was the date that we, locked in. So.
I was like, you didn't catch that? You didn't catch that?
No, I knew it. I
Oh,
wanted to know what.
He wanted me to sue.
Damn.
To hear it.
That was the day we locked in, and so it was funny though, because when I released the project, he definitely hit me up and was like, I remember that date. I was like, shut the fuck
You
up.
try to get back? Yeah.
No. He can't get back, so.
That won't stop him from trying.
No. He can't try. He put himself in a predicament where he can't, so he can't.
Damn.
He did what he did.
Never heard a guy say can't.
Can't try.
Yeah.
I done heard, he can't get back.
Hey,
Can't try.
Can't try? Damn.
Nah, I was say we had a
fucked up.
conversation about it, and he was very much like, I very much want to. I can't. I've done something where I fucked up everything.
That sounds like accountability right there.
It sounds like, that's fine. You can be accountable, but you still did
You fucked up.
Yeah, no.
fucked up and you can't come back.
I get it.
Then I'm fine.
I feel like it's only not so many things that you do you can't come back from.
So
But it all
you can
depends-
imagine that
what
you
it
did
depends
something
on-
you can't come back from.
Maybe a baby or something, but that okay. Alright.
I said it was.
He's like, I don't gotta say it. I know what it is.
Yeah.
You got any more questions for Janae?
I got a
I'm coming.
good amount of questions, but this is one of my favorite guests so far.
Oh,
This
thank
is one of my
you.
favorite guests so
Listen,
far.
we can get into some unpleasant thoughts.
Right. Alright, so the national anthem at the Wizards game, I seen that. How did that come about right there?
Honestly, that just came about. Listen, let me tell you something.
You humble.
Mm-hmm.
You too humble.
No, honestly,
brag.
a lot of my opportunities be coming from me working my ass off, y'all.
So,
It really comes from me working my ass off, and researching. Like, I think that it's been just me for so long trying to do this for myself. So I'm like, look, I gotta figure out any which way. So a couple months ago, I had this idea. I was like, I want to do the national anthem at the Wizards game, and I was like, I need to figure out who I need to talk to. So I just went on. I went online. I researched. I found out. I emailed and called a bunch of people, and then they emailed me back, and I was like,
Oh shit.
"That's what the fuck I'm talking about." But they emailed me back and say immediately. They was like, "Well, we'll let you know. Do you have?"
An email
Yep,
back
I sent-
is a good sign.
Right. I
would say
sent my vocals. I sent myself doing the national anthem. I've done it at other games and stuff like that.
can you run Fergie?
that.
Miss Gray just had a bad one too. I'm just saying.
Really? Where? Where did she do that?
What was that? I know what you're talking about.
She is. That jam was hot.
What was she?
I don't
Macy
know.
Gray is an acquired taste anyway.
It is.
So everybody ain't gonna like it. Everybody ain't gonna like it.
Best thing Macy Gray did to me was training day.
Yeah, in the movie.
She did kill it. Damn! Don't because Macy Gray be a vibe though. It's just
Nah, I feel you got.
it's for different strokes for different folks. She a vibe though. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, it was
You
just
got
for
some
me.
Macy Gray vibes?
No,
I don't either.
I don't got none of that.
I said, no, I don't get that from her.
I ain't even got this. I know I got the locks, but we ain't
I
got
ain't
that
got it,
Afrocentric, baby. I ain't got that.
So you got the email back. Do you have to do like a audition like after that?
No, because I sent over so much stuff.
Okay.
I don't play. You tell me to do something, I'm on it. That's the biggest thing. It's really about just being on it, being ready. I'm always ready. I had videos ready. I had audio ready. I sent everything, and it was like, this is amazing. Come on in.
Oh, so they was like, oh, she's not a bullshitter. Let's
You know
go.
what they
Yeah.
say? If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Basically,
You
and that's
gotta
what it
get
was.
ready.
I was like, y'all ready? I'm
You say
here.
you did it at other games, for other games.
Well, I've done like not other variants.
They don't
I've
have
done
to
like
be
I've
there.
done it like Howard's basketball games. I've done it at like they be having celebrity games and stuff like that. I've done it there. So honestly, I'm trying to do anybody give me a chance to sing, I'm gonna sing.
Sure, Tommy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm always ready to do that.
That is. Was that like the biggest crowd you performed in front of? Or like sang in front of? Like singing. I mean, you're a performer too. I know basketball games are like 42,000 people in the joint.
Yeah.
Depends on that.
Inside the ring, something like that.
But it's the national anthem, so it's like everybody ain't there yet.
See, niggas gonna come to it.
But it was definitely- But it probably
was.
was my biggest crowd, I would say.
So does the
'Cause
size?
I didn't hear people get booed.
Does the size of the crowd like affect your nervousness?
Intimidate you.
Honestly, so this is the thing. People always ask me, like, do you still get nervous because you've been doing it for a minute? I'm nervous at
Average.
I heard every professional with the highest standards say you still get nervous.
You still get nervous because you care.
Okay.
And it's like, I want to be
I might fuck up, but I don't want to fuck up.
Right. Let me tell y'all something. When I held that mic, I was walking in the sad. I just kept going over my head, so I got to start on the right key. Don't you start off too low. Don't you start off too high. You're going to fuck it up if you do.
I'm like, I start off on the whole shit song.
Humming that motherfucker in my head over and over again, like, okay, cool. And yeah, I would
forget words.
Honestly, being down there, it made me, a lot of times when you never had opportunity to do something, you get the opportunity to do it, it either confirms or solidifies that this is a yes or no for you. And that shit, when I move up, it just be confirming and solidifying that this is where I want to be.
I can do it.
Because I remember the first time that I went to, y'all, this is so crazy. The first time I really felt like I'm supposed to be an artist, I went to a fucking Miley Cyrus concert.
I'm not gonna hold you. Miley Cyrus did have that. What's the party in the USA?
Yeah, she did.
That was my shit.
I don't remember what year it was, but she had it was a concert here, and it was at the Verizon Center at the time. And went in that motherfucker, and I was up in like the 300 section, and it was at one moment she was like, everybody turned their lighters on, like, you know, turn your flash on, and I just felt like that shit felt like I was supposed to be there, and I shed a tear, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to get into this shit for real. So being down on the floor where she was, you know what I mean, like in that area where the people that are all in the crowds looking down, I felt like I was like, I'm supposed to be here. Niggas was cheering for me. When I end up walking the halls, everybody's like, oh my, you know, coming up to me, and I was like, yeah, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be.
Like some people try to put a negative connotation on validation, but when you do certain shit, validation makes you feel like I'm doing it for a reason.
No, for sure. You know, and the thing is, I have my own confidence, so it's like I'm good on what I do. Like I don't be bothered if somebody don't like my music.
Oh, see, that's my next question. You know, it's like come to you, but man, you some trash. I just not singing.
I haven't experienced that yet, and I say
I can see why.
I
can see why.
I appreciate it, but again, I am keen on different strokes for different folks. Like
so
I have had.
They can say they don't like it, but they can't say it's trash.
Well, I'll take that.
I've
never had anybody tell me that, you know, I sounded terrible, it was trash, nothing like that. I have had, you know, people listen to music and not be responsive, like just be like, okay. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, cool, that wasn't it.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Now I know what the fuck it means. No response is a response. I know what it means.
Sometimes.
So it's like, no response is not the best response.
Sometimes I would respond.
It's not good.
I would respond, but I'm gonna tell you, I have some of the most nonchalant responses. I'm like, oh yeah, that's decent. But that I promise you, that's a good thing. If I'm saying that shit, yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, because that's how I be like to people.
I be like, that's alright.
No, but I'm talking about no response. Like they listen to it and then it's like, I was over. So you just sit there.
It's
you like. Okay, thoughts. So, they be like,
oh yeah, that would throw me off too.
Yeah.
Like, say something.
They don't say nothing.
Say something.
Because people think that you can't take criticism, but I can. Like
some less don't break people though.
Some people, but you can't get into a certain industries. Criticism.
I think that people think that criticism is negative, and it can be negative. But at the same time, the way I see it is this: you don't. Even if you tell me you don't like it, and I do like it, I'm not gonna be offended that you don't like it. And I also may not change it because I do like it. My thing is, I might hear it just to see if it's something that you fuck with. Somebody else might like it. Or even if nobody fucking likes it, I may or may not change it because I fucking like it. And it's like, I hear you, cool. People like, you need to change this and that. And I'm like, I don't really want to.
That's like the work world. Like, I got like certain scenarios. I go to my job, I can be the best at my job, right? Work with one person, do this, work with the next person, do that. And I can go relax. Right, and then I had one person like, because it's not the same scenario each time. So the next time I do something, I might be just chill as last time. And this person's like, hey, don't do that like that, because this is not the same way to do it. So you criticize over that and not, you know, your overall. Yeah. I mean, some people like, hey, you might have hit the thing a little bit too high for me, or you probably tried too hard. Yeah. I wanted to see you. I didn't want you to try to blow me away.
I mean, honestly, sometimes it's just a thing of like I don't listen to a bunch of artists like that. Honestly,
I think most people who make music don't listen to music.
Yeah,
I feel like it might influence you. Might throw them off.
You might end up trying to make music like this person, and it's like, why?
So, do you have a favorite song to cover?
Yes. My favorite song to cover is, this is the old song. It's
Blackbirds.
you know. But I do like that song.
I love that song.
I saw Session 32.
You talking about Lena Simone, right?
Yeah.
You seen me sing that song?
I see it.
Oh shit, I do love that song. That song is beautiful.
Blackbird.
But no, my favorite song to cover.
Session 32 is my shit.
Which one?
Session 32.
I do love that one too.
That one.
But my favorite one is Emotional Roller Coaster by Vivian Green.
My mother used to fucking clean up and break up.
That's my father.
Clean up and break up to song every week. I'm like, emotional.
You say your mother?
My father loved that song.
You say
Like,
mother?
whenever I'm going somewhere,
Your
he'd be like, my father would be like, if somebody asked me to sing, he'd be like, hit that Emotional Roller Coaster for him one time. I'd be like, nigga.
So your father realized, like, hey, my daughter talented. I don't care what you talking about. And I'm gonna make sure she believes
She gonna
talented.
make that.
She make that proud.
Absolutely, my father's that nigga when it come to me. Like, my father that nigga when it come to me, my siblings, period. Can't nobody tell me nothing about fatherhood, about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck what goes on in the world. My father showed me what a man does with his children, and so that's all that matters to me. But yeah, my father definitely holds it down. Like, he be like, right now, even I'm gonna say everything I do, he very much supports me.
I feel like it, from the beginning of the interview, I feel like your father was.
You gotta throw him in the video.
Is essential.
No, as you say, I gotta throw him in the video.
Yeah, you gotta throw
He in
him
the video.
Which one?
He and more.
Oh shit!
That nigga in the suit that said,
I'm gonna watch it again because I ain't know.
yeah, that's my father. That's
Damn,
my
that's
father
what's
right
up.
there. And you wanna know what's so funny though? Because I was gonna have a white man be in it, and I was like, I wanted to be a condescending type situation, so I wanted to be a white man. But the day before, the dude told me he couldn't do it. And so I was telling my dad, he was like, well, what you got everything ready for your video tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, but I gotta find somebody to do this part because he said he can't do it. And my father was like, well, you know I look good in the suit.
That was it.
I said, well, then bring your ass in the morning, Mr. Postman. And he pulled up in the suit. And he did that motherfucker.
Nah, that's real nigga right there.
No,
I
for
can't,
sure.
oh, that's real nigga right there.
For
Boy.
sure.
I tell you, my son get in the music, he need a nigga be in the video. I do, though.
You want me to get shot? I pay the best difference in the world.
I said, nigga, I'll shoot you.
Yes.
I said, nigga, I'll shoot your video. Okay.
My father, we on that shit. Like, he was like, what else you need? What we need to get done? Like,
Nah, that's alright.
nah, my father.
That's alright. I love that shit.
I love him.
I love that shit. I love hearing stories about people and their fathers. Since I didn't have them.
Yeah.
My father was deceased, so you know what I'm saying? That not years ago. But that shit's beautiful.
No, definitely.
Beautiful.
Honestly. I would say, and it's funny though, because like my son's father isn't present. And so people always like, you know, like, oh, you probably think men and this. And I'm like, honestly, I could have that mentality, but I have such a good experience with my father. Why the fuck would I sit here and just be like, because this nigga not doing his part, that I'm going to be like, men don't do their part. You ain't seen my motherfucking father then, huh? Because my father here for me and my motherfucking son. So,
Some do, you know.
Yeah.
All my friends are good fathers. And, you know, if I go, we didn't grow with them. So, you know, fathers are essential. I'm glad to hear your father was there and he did his thing.
And he is there for everybody.
All
So
right,
we got hella kids too.
I also seen.
Who's hella kids? Like 7, 8?
13.
Alright, that's hella kids. Shit.
Bro, I only got 2 testicles.
That boy is a good man. Hey, he there for all of them. He's a great nigga.
Let me tell you, so the thing is, my father created a lot of kids, but he also takes in a lot of kids. So I have a lot of siblings because my father's like, you know, don't let him meet you when you ain't got no father, but now you got a father.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Real shit.
Hey,
Shout out
we
to your father.
don't really got too many
That
people
shit-
like that,
yeah,
man.
that shit tell us
We don't
so.
got too many
Yeah,
people
yeah,
like that, man. That's
That's my
alright.
nigga.
That's decent.
Yeah.
That is dope.
See,
bro.
yeah,
A man in the community.
I heard myself out loud when I say that's decent. That really don't sound
Yeah,
that's good.
That's fucking.
But that's mine.
amazing.
When I say that's decent, that's that's beautiful.
Yeah.
In my mind, when I said,
Yeah, nah, he that nigga.
Shit.
Come
nah, he that nigga.
When it comes to fatherhood,
He a couple niggas. He
A couple niggas that ain't dead.
okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He also had the billboard in Times Square. I seen that
Guess who made
also.
that happen?
Pops.
Y'all.
Dang!
My father be on it.
You call him Pop? I don't know what you
Nah, I
call
call
him.
him dad.
Dad.
My dad.
Dad.
Yeah. But yeah, he
My
my
dad.
dad actually he linked me to this marketing guy, and marketing guys he putting in some work behind me. So my father was like, "What we gotta do to make that?" He basically told me, we can try to do this. These are things we do. My father said, "We want that. That's what she wants. She want to build good in Times Square." And he was like, "That's what you want to do?" He's like, "Yeah." He was like, "All right, we're gonna figure that out." And my father worked some shit out, and yeah, made it happen. And that shit was lit. Honestly, it was one of my finest moments.
That's amazing. Like, so, like, did it? All right. I'm trying to figure out, actually, like,
did it propel
Yeah,
your career?
it's like the promotion wise propelled it, or like took to another level, or just gave you something more fast, gained something from like the
I feel like I did. I feel like it's twofold. So I feel like on one side is the thing of like people seeing it and people like, who is that and what is that, you know? While we were out there, people were like coming up to, like, you know, my dad was like telling everybody, look, my father, biggest cheerleader, he was like, you see this right? That's her. And so everybody like, oh my God, you know, so then it became a thing like, I'm gonna check you out. So it gained, you know, some people, it definitely added a little bit of people to follow me and kind of keep up with my music. I've seen my streams go up since then. But I think another thing that it did was kind of give me some recognition. Like, she actually is working. She actually is putting in the work, she grinding. You know, she's somebody to look out for, somebody that we should see, somebody that's taking this seriously. You know, there's people who have been in the industry for a long time who have never had a billboard in Times Square. So it kind of puts it in perspective, like, okay, yeah, you belong.
That's what I feel like now, like, not even like the validation part, is just like, now you know all your hard work is just paying off. Even when we reached out the first time, we seized upon work. We reach out to other people all the time, and they'd be like, that was their work for the year. Like, I tried it, and this page is this.
Yeah.
Oh, this page is this for. I'm not putting that stuff there. But you constantly working, you constantly striving, you constantly also multitasking your mom, working on the job, and you following your craft, your passion. Yeah. And also you want to get back to the community. That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest, there's a lot of
yeah. It is, honestly, but I'm getting to a space of like feeling like I'm living a fulfilling life. And I think that's the best thing about it. Like, honestly, yesterday I just talked to someone and I told them, I was like, yesterday felt so good to me. Like, I just felt good. I woke up and I woke up on the right side of the damn bed. Like, I don't know what it was, but I was at peace. And I felt comfort, and I felt rested and relaxed, and I felt complete. Like, I was like, I'm good today. You know, and I don't always have good days. Like, I ain't gonna hold you up and say, I deal with a lot, and like emotionally, I be fucked up sometimes.
How many times you want to quit?
Never.
Never? You just never been to that point? Like,
I haven't gotten to that space. And I always say yet. Whenever I say that, because whenever I say something about something I have or have not done, I always say yet, because I don't know whether I will or will not. But yeah, I haven't gotten to that space yet. I've never felt the need to.
So you've been doing it for a long time. You've been singing for a long time. You've been.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a journey that just started when you started to become, I would say, professional.
Right.
It started as a child.
Right.
So that's so this is something that's not going to easily die.
Yeah, not at all. It's something that I love. Like, even right now, I'm in a space now where I'm like, even if let's say this shit don't blow for me, I want to help somebody. I don't want to give up on music. Like, I want to keep creating. If that means somebody else got to sing my songs, if that means somebody else got to rap my shit, that's cool. Like, right now I'm working on music placements. And so, like, that's a big thing. I'm trying to get, my songs into TV and film. And then, I'm trying to write for other people. So I'm just working with the right people. I'm trying to connect with people. I just connected with somebody new I connected with someone recently who actually I'm looking for today's date. The 10th. Okay. Got a couple more days. I'm gonna find out.
Everybody look.
Wait, what you got coming up? I'm trying to see about TV and film placement, getting some songs on TV and film.
That's what it's at. Residuals.
Yep, right there. So that's something I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on a response for that. And then I am looking at.
Your shit would have been good on Insecure.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
They done with that, right?
Yeah, they done. But she ain't done though. She got more shit.
She don't have another something else.
No, definitely. She ain't done.
She got that grind. I used to watch her on YouTube.
Yeah.
All over Black Girl.
I love her. She's dope as fuck. It's crazy. You see somebody
just
grow and
listening
elevate.
to you though, you'd have been perfect for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I will be. The next opportunity that comes, I feel like it's gonna come.
We got it.
Oh, but also, I feel like her, Janae, your thing is never. Even if you don't make it to. I even hate saying it like that. Like, if you don't get to your highest peak of the mountain,
right?
You still
Beyonce is the mountain.
No, Beyonce is totally the mountain.
Even if
my father told me
you're not a fan, but Beyonce is my mountain.
No, she is the mountain. Period.
My
father told me
Beyonce is my mountain.
Beyonce is right the most. Listen, my father told me one time when I started doing music, he said, "Well, how bad you want?" He said, "Who you want to be like?" And I was like, I want to be like myself. He said, wrong. He said, if you don't want to be like Beyonce, you don't want to do nothing. Sit your ass down.
I'm gonna tell you something you may not like. Older people didn't like it.
What?
She sang them songs better than Etta James.
She did.
What song she sang?
Cadillac Records,
I'm about to say,
Oh, I didn't watch the movie. I'm not a movie head.
But if you listen to the song,
You know,
she definitely sings.
I even be on like,
them
Watch
songs.
movies.
Her voice is just so pure and.
The only Andrew James I know is Andrew James. That's the nigga played with Colts. He's running back.
hey, did you just? I'm the editor.
Get that out of here because you don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
cried, nigga. She sang that shit, boy.
She did. She did.
I really believe she would have rather be blind.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That when I practice that song, I practice the Beyonce
you sang
version,
that?
not the Etta James.
You sang that?
I haven't. I love it.
Can you?
Something
ready?
told me
Oh, shit.
it was over when I saw you and that girl walking. Something deep down in my soul said, "Cry, girl." When I saw you and her walking. I don't know all the words,
I don't know, but you can really sing.
but
I love you.
I ain't hold you. I ain't hold you. We couldn't sing. I was gonna say she can't swim.
ah,
She could.
Thank
I had my arm. I got chills.
We need to do a Cadillac Record skit
listen,
for her. Fuck it.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Fuck it.
I'm with it.
You got Murphy. You just got the hype.
Come on.
Jamie Foxx. You know, Jamie Foxx my favorite. Jamie Foxx my favorite actor. First of all, I'm gonna tell
Jamie
you.
Foxx.
And I was offended.
I've been heard.
Jamie Foxx is
I'm
my favorite
I'm
entertainer.
offended by our latest poll because everybody voted Jamie Foxx show to go. That's my dog. That's my dog.
Jamie Foxx is my favorite entertainer. He can do everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Entertainer. As
He is a goat.
Comedian,
A
sing.
goat.
Nigga did like Foxhole Radio. That was the thing. Like I used to listen to this nigga.
Bro,
is the funniest.
I'll tell you right
live.
I say all
I
that.
believe it.
He would have got canceled today.
Bro, he
Not
played.
for sure.
He played a blind man. He fucking was.
He
And
looked like that nigga, boy.
yeah.
He looked like this nigga.
Listen.
Me for your wrist.
No, you know when I knew Jamie Foxx could act? Any Given Sunday, son.
Oh yeah.
Him
Willie Beeman.
and Al Pacino had that little scene.
They was fucking serious that scene.
Son, this nigga acting with Al Pacino, son.
Jamie Foxx is a talent.
He going back and forth with Al Pacino. That's nigga's dream, son.
Yeah.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro was like, if we don't know
Yeah.
no white actors,
Yeah.
we know them two niggas.
For sure.
Scarface.
Them the top two white actors for black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did his motherfucking thing as a nigga who's a comedian. Like, that's when I knew I was like, this nigga's alright.
Yeah. Nah, Jamie Foxx
'Cause
is
you know
so
me.
creative and a talent.
Yeah, you know me, music. I used to buy DVDs and watch the director's commentary. That was weird. That was weird. That was weird.
He's a weirdo.
I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be a filmmaker. That's why.
He
Weirdo.
will be a filmmaker.
I wanted to hear everything. How did you come up with this idea?
Yeah. You know, Issa Rae be doing like, she does like video, like little class joint. You can like listen to her commentary on.
She directed her own stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say she insecure is what
She wrote like.
I don't know if she directed it either.
she produced,
Oh, yeah,
directed, wrote. I'm about to say the last season I think they allowed different people to direct different
She
episodes.
probably ran out of ideas, that's why.
No, she wrote
She
them.
said,
No,
nigga,
no.
help me!
She can write, but
I think-
acting on screen and directing, that's
It's a
it's
lot.
a heavy toll on
Hell
TV.
yeah.
They be having like 18-hour sessions and shit on set.
Bro, me just heard niggas say 12-hour sessions in a day for a scene. I would never do that.
One scene.
One scene.
It all depends on the director,
Let me
right?
tell you, I'm about to say I'm actually in this short film. It's gonna be released soon. I think it's gonna be released in June. It's called Days, and
But y'all go check it out.
check it out. I'm just an extra in it. But it's a cool film. But we were there for a long time.
And you can see you to be an extra.
Just for me to be an extra, I was like, I'm tired, y'all.
This
It's
movie
1 o'clock
sets
in
are
the morning.
crazy.
It was tight though. It looks like it's gonna be good. I'm excited to see it. But I was only in it. I feel like I got like maybe 30 seconds in the film.
And the thing is, that all depends.
You was there how long? Hold on.
That all depends on the
Talk.
editor. That depends on the editor, bro.
Hours.
She said 30 seconds. Bro, if you never mind.
And do y'all watch Winning Time? About the Lakers that on
Winning
HBO.
Time?
I haven't watched it yet.
Nah, don't tell me.
Alright, no. Nigga, it's about.
I just
Shit,
said
that
that already happened.
The research.
Don't spoil it for me.
Nah, don't say what the actors. You know, they be
Alright,
spinning shit.
first scene.
I heard Jerry Russell-
First scene, Magic Johnson, AJ got AIDS.
Mm.
We know that.
I spoiled it.
We know.
Right, nigga. It happened.
Shit, he not spoiling you.
But no, alright, so Norm Nixon. he was supposed to play in the movie, but when they went to go see the premiere, either he didn't have no time or his scene was shorter than he thought. So that's what I'm saying. You like, oh, I'm in this movie. You tell everybody I'm in this movie, and then the editor cut you out that motherfucker.
They cut the scene. I ain't even seen short. I haven't seen the film, but I know I've seen like a little clip.
No, you got to see who edited it. Hey, nigga, don't play.
No, I seen the clips. I seen like some clip, and I seen myself in the clip.
Hey,
I'm in it, but I ain't in it for a long time. And I know like one scene I'm like walking and I'm with the main character, so I'm like I know I'm in it for 5 seconds. On that scene, I'm in it for 5 seconds.
If you with him, you good. You good.
Was you were you the biggest star in that movie?
In what days?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Was that a biggest star?
I mean, you gotta follow me. You gotta follow.
He's saying you a star.
You're a star. Don't stop being humble. You're a star.
Out of the rest of them, do they matter?
Do they matter?
I
Yes.
don't know.
Well, we have heard of it.
Because all these scenes, right? You seen scenes in movies, you be like, oh, my favorite actor did. He did in the first 30 seconds. That nigga
Like
dead.
Brown.
Trey Songz and
Yeah.
Dead.
Drew Barrymore and Scream is the biggest example because they put her on the cover.
On the cover.
But I read that was. I'm sorry. That's my
nerd. They did that with Chris Brown in the little dance joint.
We gonna have
definitely did. He got 5 minutes.
And the reason why
they got that stuff on. They got that
stuff.
The reason is because they might be too busy to start in the whole movie.
Yeah,
but you
got him in there. We probably paid him for a day.
You available for a day?
I was gonna say Cardi B. I want to say her pictures on the little Hustler joint, and she only.
I definitely want to go see that.
2 minutes.
Man, I was rewinding to see her strip forever. I ain't see her do nothing.
Did you see Lizzo titties?
I don't want to see Lizzo.
Okay.
She ain't got no titties, but she got daisies. Like, them motherfucking titties up here.
They are not down there. Stop playing with Lizzo.
Her thighs is her
Lizzo
titties.
look good.
Her titties the same as my thighs, is what I'm saying.
Bye. I'm sick of you.
You can jump rope with them motherfuckers.
But I don't know. I don't know if anybody.
Never double dutch, so.
You said you could. Oh, you couldn't double dutch.
So you said
I can't never get in. I got in like 2 times.
Scary. Who's telling me?
I got in 2 times. Once I'm in that motherfucker, I'm fucking it up though.
No, it's different. It's different between rope and statistical wires.
Yeah.
That's really different.
Hey, I don't know. You remember we
I know. Don't tell people my business, bro. Back in the day, bro. That's some 90s shit. Let's let that go.
Y'all know I jump rope.
Yeah, I jump rope.
Y'all say that shit sound like that. You remember the Don't Be a Menace?
Yeah, we about to jump them in. Hey, them niggas is geniuses.
They were. That shit was so funny.
Nah, it was Keenan.
They geniuses. They all got robbed.
Keenan is the genius, bro. I ain't gonna hold you out of all of them.
Their whole family.
Their whole family
is crazy.
No, Marlon is the best actor, dramatic wise. This nigga played. Y'all never seen Requiem for a Dream? This nigga played. He was a heroin addict. With him and the nigga Jared Leto, nigga played the Joker in the Suicide Squad. But Marlon nigga fucking act, son. This nigga. That's why I hate when he do them stupid ass. This nigga can fucking act, son.
I believe it.
That nigga's like that, son.
I believe it.
He even had an episode on the Wayans Brothers because you know he wanted to be an actor on the show.
Oh yeah,
This nigga can act, son. He went to school for that shit. That nigga decent. He played. I haven't seen it. I don't know if I'm spoiling it. Forgive me. Bel Air. He played Will's father.
I watched that scene and I didn't like. He was supposed to.
I
didn't
like the
I haven't seen it yet, so we ain't gonna go there.
I didn't like the right.
It was like
Marlon can act.
He was the best person in that scene, but that scene was whatever. Compare shit.
But so, I ain't seen it.
Yeah. So for my question back to you was, you're the biggest star in that film.
Well, thank you.
Technically.
Thank you. I don't know.
Is it a noble
Can you give out anybody else? Like anybody else who probably
that we might have heard of?
I don't know, y'all. I was only in one scene.
She don't even know nobody.
You don't even know who was on set. She was over there.
I was just there doing my thing.
One day? Was there one
day?
It's called Days.
Days.
Yeah, just one day. I was just there on one day. That's it.
Yeah.
A couple hours. I want to say he was there for like a good 8 hours.
Now you need a star, bro. I can see that. I don't have no power, so I don't matter. But I can see it. And I can see it in you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Motherfucker's a star.
Thank you.
Motherfucker's a star.
I appreciate it.
I see it.
Margarita?
Yeah.
You said what?
Margarita.
That's a curse.
No, that's a curse.
Okay.
We have.
Okay. Margarita.
But I didn't want him to say too much.
I got you.
I could see it.
Mm-hmm. So she got a. So I'm saying like
star quality. Everybody does not have it.
We gonna go down the list. We gonna go down the list.
Does not have
we gonna go down the list. You done anthems for national for billionaires. Technically, it's a billionaire stadium. It is.
Okay.
It's multi-millionaires that play on that court. You sang there. You was they thought you was great enough to even
Bradley Bill getting about 30, 40 something million.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just knocking this shit down.
He heard you.
You gotta be important. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. And then you did the BET, right? BET.
Megan Thee Stallion.
If Megan Thee Stallion put anything in my mouth,
I synced it.
She put anything in my face.
I seen you singing the joint on the stage. What that was 18.
Yeah.
She put on for the go-go shit.
I did.
She put on for the go-go shit out there.
Hey,
where was that? LA?
Yeah, it was LA.
She put on for the go-go for the West Coast.
She represented.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, people outside of here, they love go-go. They probably just don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Go-go is our shit.
I don't listen to go-go.
She did out there.
I listen to it sometimes, but I like rap.
You don't listen to Beyonce, so we not even.
Yeah, I can't. I'm questioning your musical choices now.
That's why he didn't.
I like Rihanna. I'm sorry.
We might gotta take you off music interviews.
Rihanna? She had a little different.
Alright, Rihanna, you're not gonna say Rihanna and then
I didn't say
not Beyonce.
I didn't say not Beyonce.
I love Rihanna.
I don't think she's the.
I love Rihanna, but you're not gonna say Rihanna and then discredit Beyonce. That's what we're not
discrediting her.
I love her.
I love her.
No,
she's
I love her.
Top. That's all. She's on top.
You can't put Rihanna and Beyonce, nigga.
Shit. I bought these shoes from Rihanna. They Pumas, nigga. What you talking about?
That's not music, though. That's not music. That's not music.
I'm support my bad business. You know what I'm saying?
That's not music.
Fuck about that. All right, but so you did the national anthem, BET. You just sang from the West Coast.
Also, I saw a Grammy member too.
Grammy member?
Also
You vote?
I do vote.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! She vote. Right. She vote for the Grammys?
I do.
You change people's lives?
That shit was coming up.
Shit! You change
people's lives in her industry. She's important, nigga. How do you become one of those? How do you become one of those? That is.
So it's like layers to it, but it's like a whole application process, and you just have to meet qualifications and have requirements in order.
She's qualified, nigga. That's what she's saying.
What's the top three?
What top three qualifications?
Yeah.
It depends on what type of member you want to be. So like I'm a voting member, but I signed up like as an artist. So you gotta have a certain amount of music out, and then you gotta have like
niggas go vote to hate on niggas.
Yeah.
But they have to have a certain amount of music.
Yeah, you gotta have a certain amount of music out. You gotta be referred by someone that's already in the Grammy situation, and you gotta have like articles of placements and stuff that actually vouch for you as a
you certified.
Say you are. Yeah, you gotta be certified.
Your taste in music actually qualified.
Yeah, that you are who you say you are.
Damn, you got a Grammy?
No, I don't have a Grammy. You can't take one.
Okay.
They don't give it to you.
What if you slap a nigga on stage and take?
Listen, and I have they gonna come get me, they gonna put me out. Who was that? Get her out of here.
I got one, but because at the end of the day, he still won that night.
But you know what? It does put you in a position where I could put my name, like I could put my music on the list to be voted.
So how do we get this to happen? I need you to put out.
Not all the songs.
I need you to put out. I need you to put out a project this year, so we can get you there.
Well, so
you need a Grammy.
I appreciate that. Honestly, I'm not even. I'm working on an R&B project, so I can put that out like towards the end of the year probably. But right now, I've been working on a lot of rap stuff, so I'm putting out rap singles and I'm working on an R&B project.
Okay,
and that's how I'm doing it.
So I have heard the options. That's a rap joint too.
Yes.
I never heard that.
That's my joint.
That's
I
your
love
shit.
options. That's my shit. That's my shit.
So what do you like more, rapping or singing?
Or is
it
equal?
I feel like, it's just different. I feel like rapping, I enjoy performing like the rap songs more because I feel like I get to be like hype, turned up.
Talk that shit.
But singing is my passion. Like it just feels good flowing through my body.
You've been doing that. You've been doing that.
Have you ever tried like to rap not rap, sing any rap lyrics like from like rap songs? I used to try to do when I was younger. Like
I do. I'm gonna say like if I like Drake shit, of course, all the time. This is easy to do. Like
he's a singer.
Upon a nigga, tell a nigga back. I mean, her turned it into her own joint.
Oh,
so yeah. I'm about to say, or like.
One time. I ain't hear that. I heard you.
Do it again.
Do it again. I heard. I was talking too much.
When I pull up on a nigga, tell that nigga, back, I'm too good for these words, watch a nigga backtrack.
Yeah. See,
That's
that's why I like singing.
Yeah.
Cause singing, I'm like, who the nigga? I ain't give a fuck about no nigga. We gonna shoot the nigga.
See, yeah, now
Singing make you calm,
You
right?
know,
It calms you.
singing, listening to R&B, I understand what you're saying.
Mm.
I've been there. I get it. Like, she is me.
Yeah.
I miss her.
Yeah. We are one.
He broke her heart. My heart broke too.
Yes.
My heart
Okay.
broke too. Why she?
That's one thing
Why
that
they do
singing
that?
does do. It makes you feel it. You know what I mean?
Why they
Because
do that?
especially when you sing it from that place. Yeah.
I don't do it in the
That
shower.
place is the diaphragm.
I do it in the shower.
Back to that. Bring it back. It's called the diaphragm.
No funny shit.
That really matters?
It does.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it matters. No funny shit. I usually could write an R&B song, but I could never sing.
So
it.
I'm about to say, if you
I
start
couldn't
singing a
sing it.
difficult song, you can think of a difficult song and then think of a difficult song to sing.
How you think you
Difficult
feel
song
like
to sing.
you gotta,
And what?
Yeah, it's from the stomach.
What's it?
basically.
Can you give an example of a difficult song to sing? So
You tell me.
Because I can't sing. Every song is difficult.
I feel like Janae Aiko songs be God difficult.
Every song is difficult
You think her
because
songs
it's.
are difficult?
Yeah, because it's
No,
not a
'cause
stressing notes.
I don't think
Not
so
just- it's
because
not like,
you know why I don't think so because she's not the best singer.
I know.
I think she can.
I like her. I know, but she's not.
I think when you think about, alright, so when I think of a difficult song, I think of like, you like singers. So I think of like a Jennifer Hudson song, like something that requires range.
But don't nobody want. Like,
Listen!
Right.
No
See how
funny
you did
shit.
that? You said you did that from the throat.
Damn.
Yeah, that
And then
definitely
you
was
say,
not
if
the
I did,
diaphragm.
that
Right
was
here.
Beyonce, by the way.
Get it from here.
You see how you influenced? That was Beyonce.
Listen!
That's Beyonce.
That's a little
Beyonce?
better than
That's
the
Beyonce.
Song?
Yes, Beyonce
Yeah,
sings
nigga.
this and Jennifer Hudson sings "You're Gonna Love Me."
You're Gonna Love Me.
You see,
But the
You
second
know
one
me,
was
you know
from
me,
the diaphragm.
No, I like Beyonce. I just
Yeah, he ain't know how much he like her.
I like her. I like her.
No, you supposed to love her,
we
nigga.
love her.
Love her.
Jay-Z love her. Fuck that.
So listen, I think that like if I sung "Listen" from the throat, I'll go,
Nigga, I love her. I
"Listen,"
swung.
and it's like
That's from the throat?
That's the.
yeah, you'll get
Oh,
you'll
shit.
feel cry. You'll
No,
eventually
no
it's
funny
gonna
shit.
get so tired. But
No-
if you do it from the
No
diaphragm,
funny shit, I heard that.
listen, it's stronger.
I heard
Listen!
it. Did you not hear the
You
difference?
see it in your chest. You see all the air in your chest.
Did you not
I
hear?
got titties.
Did you not hear the difference?
Yes, I did, nigga.
I heard it.
That's
So
something
do
you
this.
got.
When you take a breath,
No, that's it.
breathe in. Instead of breathing in and putting it in your chest, breathe in and let the air go to your stomach. Like let your stomach inflate.
Like a fat ass?
Yes.
Oh, no,
Like
wait.
you know how niggas don't know, like
Yeah.
I got
It's
asthma.
like
I
that.
can't get too much air.
you put the air in your stomach and not in your chest.
Holy shit.
And that way when it comes out, it's coming out through your stomach.
I'm gonna smoke all this shit go in my lungs.
I don't even know how to control
So
my
what?
lungs. The rest of my body don't
That's all I
work.
got. That's what I got.
The rest of my body don't work. Nah, man. I heard the difference when you did it. No funny
Yeah, for
shit.
sure.
No, I heard the difference when you did it.
Yeah,
But
it's-
listen, no funny shit. Oh,
The stomach?
nigga, nigga, it's recorded. Oh
Okay.
God, I'm gonna show you, nigga. I heard the difference when
Yeah.
you did it. I definitely heard it when she
Yeah,
did it, 'cause she know how to do it.
You know,
But
for real.
I heard this shit when you did it. It's different.
It's
It's definitely different.
Damn, the diaphragm, not the diagram. Got you.
Not the diagram, but a diagram.
It's circles. 3 circles.
And how you gonna say it from it? It's 2
It's high note, good note, low note.
I'm not saying
I don't know the fourth one. No. That's me. Off note. That's me.
That should go to the middle. All that should go to the middle.
I
It's similarities. That's what it was.
I'm there.
Hey, nah, man. That shit is alright now. And I'm gonna tell you gotta listen to some more Beyonce.
All right, Janae.
We're not gonna convert them.
No, not today.
Yeah. He's not a part of Beehive, but we'll get you there. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
I only like honey. That's cool.
Oh my God.
How
That
about the royal?
explains a lot.
Hey,
You like sugar,
That
don't
royal honey.
Sugar?
You like sugar.
Don't I? That's
Hey,
if it's white. It might be right.
Hey, you gotta try that royal honey.
See, that's crazy. Me, brown sugar.
Brown sugar. I like
Yeah,
wheat.
it's like
I like wheat 'cause I like to eat.
Hey, you know me. I say no white liquor, no white liquor or white women.
Ah!
Excuse me.
Brown holds you down. It's not the same.
Listen, it is.
It's not the same. I mean, go ahead and wrap this one up for Janae Music. And I don't want to, don't want to.
No, I'm definitely having a good time.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank y'all for having me, honestly. This is dope. I definitely enjoyed myself.
Appreciate you.
I'm grateful.
Go ahead and shout yourself out one more time on all your platforms.
Oh yeah, I'm Janae Music. You can find me everywhere at Janae Music. It's Janae Music. I'm on Instagram as Janae Music. I'm on Twitter as Janae Music with a say underscore after Janae Music. But honestly, y'all, if you follow me on Twitter, don't follow me being bougie because I'm actually very much myself on Twitter. I do not give a fuck.
Nah, Twitter's the place.
I was about to say, I be talking my shit. I be saying, somebody just told me, you be saying some controversial shit. I said, too long. I really just be saying shit that come to my mind. Like, honestly, my unpleasant thoughts.
Hey,
I'm supporting the unpleasant thoughts because I be sharing my shit. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you want to get the real me, we can be locked in. Twitter is really where I feel like I'm building my community. But you can find me on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, everywhere. Janae Music, YouTube, Janae Music. Check me out.
Alright, what else got coming up for me? So you can follow us,
Right
Tell
now.
me your latest single
Yeah.
and your next single.
Okay, so my latest single is a joint called More. We just on bullshit saying I want more out of life, so check that out. It's a music video to it. It's pretty lit. I enjoyed that one. My next joint, I haven't decided on my next single. I got 2 songs that I'm considering dropping, but before I do that, I got this freestyle joint that I'm doing. I'm gonna put it out. And basically, I got this beat, and I wasn't supposed to have this beat, but it's from somebody that's like up there. And so I'm just saying, y'all actually are the first people I'll probably say.
Exclusive!
Definitely.
Exclusive!
So I got this Kanye beat. Yeah.
From him himself?
Not from him himself.
God damn.
But I got the beat, right? And it's a Kanye beat. And I'm like, oh shit. And they like, yeah, you need to do something with it. So I ended up rapping this joint on it, and that's where you got the drone joint.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was recording for it. So it's a little freestyle joint we call Kanye.
Gotcha. You heard her?
So I'm about to put
Heard
that
her
out.
first.
Heard it here first. It's coming, and as soon as y'all post this shit, I'm gonna have to go ahead and post my video, man.
Alright, we got you. We're gonna tip this up. And thank you again for coming through.
Oh,
an
man.
alcoholic
Thank
percentage.
you.
Yeah. Cool.